this way. All right, there's your connection to the monopole. It is the red into it. The two black pieces separated from this particular piece of your mount, which will be your ground. What I don't understand is where the blue goes. The red is basically this connection here, which I can solder. The big problem is it goes to your positive there, which is correct. The number of turns is, I think, 10, and it looks like it's basically a RF choke, a standard RF choke. You can make it with an air coil. The blue, so these two reds go together. That's obvious. I can tell you why it happened. Now the blue is the interesting one. I have indications of some solder on it. I have no idea where it goes. Now technically, it should go to a ground or a radial, or a way to attach a radial. In this case, this is sold as a not needing a radial. So, all right, so here's the issue. Should have gone with a bigger box. Should have gone with a 4-way screwed in connection. This connection literally just spins away. So when you try to tighten it up and it's spinning, it's gonna break that wire, was my thought. I have no idea. I didn't open it up before I started turning or looking at it. So that would always be the lesson learned. Go in and check the balance, because who knows. But I do have a good balance site now, so I kind of know what I'm looking at. But that would be the question. So one test I could do, again, solder the red together. Keep it out of the box. Try to tighten down a 239 and leave that ground open, and then take some measurements. And there's some interesting things I'm going to go ahead and run through just because I can. Trying not to do any harm. In essence, I would just get a better balun. But we'll see if we can get this to work. And now technically that blue should go out to some type of ground. And again, maybe it just sits there, and maybe it's just open like that. I don't know. I have no other drawings to go back on. The telescoping pole, 19 foot, 17 foot, technically works. Again, 10 through 40 is really good. The rest you're going to need a tuner. But again, this is nothing more than taking a balanced into an unbalanced line. It may also use the coax on the line, and we need to get a ground added onto the feed line over at the site. So I think that's what we're going to head with, at least thinking about before I do anything. And in the long run, I mean, you could attach a different wire and run it into to my 9-to-1 and see what it does. But again, I don't want to do more than necessary.